The other day I got a call from a new number and I immediately assumed it was my friend Jonte. Nikachukua nikaenda, niaje Jonte? Sijalipa rent miezi 6. Nataka unisaidie kuhama leo usiku. Only to find out it was not Jonte. It was actually my landlord. But then God for Skiza tunes, all I had to do was go like, to get Jonte, sijalipa rent miezi 6. As your Skiza tune. As you guys have heard, I'm a university student. And one thing about me is that all my university friends are dating guys who are older than them. Wako na wa mama na wa baba. And to be honest, I can't really judge them. I feel like having a mumama or a mubaba is quite interesting, especially when it comes to pillow talks. Leave alone these pillow talks that young guys have ati babe, unataka ka firstborn kakue kaboy ama kadem. Nonsense. Pillow talk with your mumama or your mubaba is actually a history lesson. You know. Akija unajua nani aliua tomboya wewe? Jana ulikuwa umezaliwa tukiunda serikali ya KANU. I live along Thika Road. Anyone else who comes from Thika Road? I don't know if you guys have noticed a trend, but NTSA are hanging wrecked cars by the side of the road. Have you guys seen that? Apparently, these wrecked cars are supposed to show us the consequences of making bad decisions. Hanging wrecked cars is supposed to show us the consequences of making bad decisions. Now I finally understand why they make us hang the president's photos on all our businesses. Nifinye nisifinye! Nifinye nisifinye! You know, as a country, we had the option of voting for the best candidate ever. George Lushiri Wajakoya. And we fumbled that. Did you guys know that Wajakoya was actually a policeman? Did you guys know that? Which I found quite interesting because did the guy ever arrest anyone for possession of weed, you know? Because personally, if Wajakoya arrested me for possession of bang, I'd be very calm. Junajua by the time nafikishwa kotini, Wajakoya shavuta exhibit. But since you guys did not vote for Wajakoya in 2022, you can be sure that in 2027, George Wajakoya will be back with a bang. Jamani, musilipe ticket alafu mukose kuelewa joke jamani. Choose one. Hadi ajaelewa hiyo bana, toka bana. Mumeipata? Nifinye nisifinye. But ladies and gentlemen, it has been an amazing year for me. I recently graduated with a degree in animal science from the Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture. A comedian with a degree, do you know how rare that is? Very rare. But there is one specific thing that I learned in my 4 years. Hear this out, guys. Did you guys know that music is known to increase the productivity of cows? Did you guys know this? It's a scientific fact. You play country music to cows, you increase their milk production. You play gengeton to cows, they rob you. Okay, that's a silly joke, I admit. That was not even the joke. So here's the joke. Pay attention, guys, pay attention. Music is known to increase the productivity of cows. Guys, maybe if we played music in parliament, nifinye nisifinye. But I really love how our country looks like post-maandamano. Our country is very amazing. Like I feel like right now our country has been divided into 2 groups of people. The young people versus the old guys. For the first time in history, I feel like the next elections will not be divided by tribes. Will be divided by age. Either the young people or the old people. For the young guys, whatever will save the young guys is if we either have mass registration of youth or another COVID wave. Makosa ni yenyu. Si mlisema mtaki tribal jokes, hizi ndizo zimebaki. Hizi ndizo ziko jamani. Sina zingine bana. Aya, tuachane na siasa. Nimeona nitafinya sana ikuwe kitu mbaya. Wacha tuendelee. Have you guys noticed that nowadays we have skiza tunes for everything? Like anything can be a skiza tune. Ntakufinya. To get ntakufinya as your skiza tune, dial star 544 star 1 hash. Risasi imebaki ngapi? Na itapata nani? To get risasi imebaki as your skiza tune, dial star 544 star 2 hash. Squeeze hata unaweza kohoa na ikuwe skiza tune. The other day I got a call from a new number and I immediately assumed it was my friend Jonte. Nikachukua nikaenda, niaje Jonte? Sijalipa rent miezi 6. Nataka unisaidie kuhama leo usiku. Only to find out it was not Jonte. It was actually my landlord. But thank God for skiza tunes. All I had to do was go like, to get Jonte, sijalipa rent miezi 6. As your skiza tune. Interesting times, man. Ata ma conman, mazi. Have you guys noticed that Gen Zs have started becoming conmen, mazi? You guys remember when you used to receive a call from a conman and you guys will have a very mature conversation, you know? Hello, my name is Trevor. I'm calling you from Safaricom Customer Care. Have you been to any of our Safaricom Customer Care shops? Unamwambia, no, Trevor, I know you are a conman. I'll report this number to the relevant authorities. Anakutusi yanaisha. Unasikia customer service ni mzuri. Siku hizi conman anakupigia akiwa mahali popote. Hello, my name is Trevor. I'm calling you from Safaricom Customer Care. Have you been to any of our Safaricom Customer Care shops? Unamuuliza Trevor. Umesema uko Safaricom Customer Care. Where they sell nothing else but Safaricom Customer Care products. Ukisikiza huko background unasikia karibia customer upate line ya Airtel 4G free of charge. Kisha tutakuzawadi 50 MBs of data. Sawa. In the spirit of tribal jokes, wacheni nitoke na moja yaishe, si ndio? I was scrolling through Twitter the other day and I saw people were angry because we had a Kalenjin man who had translated the whole Quran into Kalenjin. And people were very angry, like, oh, why would you do that? The Quran will lose meaning. Oh, you shouldn't do that. I mean, come on, guys. Kalenjins are known to be athletes. Halafu mnakasirika wakianza Quran. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That has been my time.